I saw her eat our son. I should have run. I should have screamed. But I just stood there, frozen, watching as my beautiful wife, Nia, tore into our baby's tiny body with her teeth. His soft cries had already stopped. His little hands, which used to grasp my fingers, now twitched once before going still. I don't remember how I left the house. One moment I was standing there, and the next, I was outside, running barefoot through the dirt path, my heart beat loud in my ears. The moonlight barely lit the village, but I could see shadows moving, hear the wet, tearing sounds of flesh being ripped apart. It all started 2 nights ago. A man from a nearby town arrived in our village, sick and mumbling. His skin was grayish, his lips cracked. We thought he had the fever, so we let him rest in the communal hut. By morning, he was dead. We buried him by the river, and by nightfall, he was back. I was with Nia when we heard the screams. We ran outside and saw old Mama Kanda on the ground, the dead man biting into her neck. My brother and a few others tried to fight him off, but Mama Kanda's body started jerking, and she turned on them before they could even react. Then, one by one, the others changed too. We locked ourselves inside our hut. I held Nia close, whispering that we would survive, that we would escape when the sun rose. Our baby, Jabari, whimpered in her arms. She kissed his forehead and promised him we would be safe. But by morning, she had the fever. She begged me to take Jabari and leave, but I couldn't. I couldn't abandon her. She was my wife, my love. I told myself she would get better. That this was just another sickness. I was wrong. By the time the fever faded, her eyes had changed. She stared at me with hunger, not love. And then she looked at our son. I saw her eat our son. Now I run. I don't know where I'm going. The village is lost. The screams have stopped, replaced by the sound of shuffling feet. The night is silent except for the wind whispering through the trees and the occasional moan of something that used to be human. I don't know if there is anywhere safe. I don't know if this sickness has spread beyond our village. I only know that I can't stop running. I see the sun rising in the distance, but there is no warmth. Only hunger. And behind me, I hear my wife calling my name. I reach the edge of the village, where the path disappears into the thick jungle. My feet ache, but I push forward. The trees loom around me, their branches clawing at my skin like desperate hands. I hear rustling in the undergrowth, and for a moment, I hope maybe they are survivors. Then I see them. Men, women, children. Their bodies broken, their eyes lifeless. They move toward me, slow but steady, their mouths stained with blood. My people. My friends. My family. I take a step back, my breath shaky. I have nowhere to go. If I run back, I run into Nia. If I go forward, I face the horde. A figure steps out from the trees. It's my brother, Ikin. His clothes are torn, his stomach ripped open, intestines dangling like rotten fruit. But it's his eyes that break me. He used to smile with those eyes. Now, there is nothing but emptiness. He tilts his head, sniffing the air, and then he lunges. I barely dodge him. I stumble back, falling to the ground. The others move in, their groans growing louder. Hands reach for me. I close my eyes, waiting for the pain, waiting for death. Then a scream echoes through the trees, and the undead hesitate. I turn my head and see Nia standing at the village entrance. Her mouth is still smeared with our son's blood. She stares at me, tilting her head the way Ikin did. But she doesn't attack. She smiles. And then, in a voice that is both hers and something else entirely, she whispers, "Come back to me." Tears sting my eyes. My legs tremble. Every instinct tells me to run, but a part of me, a foolish, broken part, wants to go to her. I know I won't survive. But maybe, just maybe, I don't want to.